Okay, so the first question is, what was his most successful building project?
Well, I suppose Alexandra Road, but in many ways I think his very first building, which was his own house, Pentad, Winscombe Street.
Mm-hmm.
I think Winscombe Street, we lived there for years. It's beautiful.
How many years did you live there?
Well, my children were all more or less born there, and so lived there for about 10 years or more, and then moved here because when the kids had gone, with the big garden and everything. Have you been to Winscombe Street?
No, I've never.
Oh, you should go.
Should I go? Okay, all right. So you're saying that was his most successful?
Well, no, he wouldn't say that, I don't think. But personally, I think Winscombe Street, the proportions and everything. I mean, Alexandra Road is amazing.
Yeah,
and people who live there absolutely love it.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I think this is, there are 75 dwellings here, I think. And we get all the sun. I mean, it's glorious. You know, out there when it's not howling a gale like now. No, but I would almost say here, actually.
Okay.
Street Road, because I think the proportions for a city little area it's a good size.
Yeah, they're big windows as well. Aren't
Oh, I know, it's wonderful.
Really big. Okay, and what influenced his work, and why did he take more of a socially conscious stance?
Corbusier was his. You look up there, there's masses of Corb books. He met Corbusier
really
when he was a student, and also Alto, and.
So was he kind of against the skyscraper?
Sorry?
Was he against the whole approach of building high-rise?
Oh, absolutely. That's really what his whole being was about. You can do it this way rather than that way, which he proved by doing tiny bathrooms. I don't know if you've been in downstairs.
No.
I mean, use the utility areas small, and then like this, you've got wonderful spaces.
Mm-hmm. Did he have any other hobbies outside of architecture?
Well, he retired from architecture.
Okay.
And did a degree course in fine art.
Oh my goodness.
Age 70.
Wow, after his career. Okay.
Yes.
How come he chose
Well, he
to
always loved drawing. Oh, there's a nice one at the end. There's a rock or something. That's what he did, landscapes.
Oh, is this? Oh, wow, is that a drawing?
Anyway, that's when he stopped. He went to City and Guilds art school.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, yes. He's always, with his architecture, I mean, he everything was drawn by hand in the days before
CAD and
exactly.
before the computer. Yeah.
So he always loved drawing.
Did he find it sad that architecture has become more kind of computerized?
Oh God, yes, because he wasn't into that at all. He was absolutely hopeless on the computer.
Okay.
He could barely do an email.
So okay, so it was all by hand, basically.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I mean,
makes it more.
There might be some. Actually, we might be able to pull some drawings out from. He was very keen on helping young architects.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he was quite ill, quite late, he would have students round, and I'd have to say, "Oi, enough," because he talked with them for hours.
Okay, so he tutored.
Yeah, he loved, and he did quite a lot of teaching. Okay. He taught at the AA.
Wow.
And I'm trying to remember where else. Down in the West Country. Where was it? Bath.
Okay.
He was very encouraging of, particularly if he saw somebody who's got talent, but also is really, keen to work.
Yeah.
And he was, as I say, I thought he was very generous with his time with students.
Mm-hmm. Did you feel like architecture was taking over his life? Or at times?
They're very cliquey, like doctors.
Yes, we are. We're annoying, yeah. And if you could sum up his legacy in a few sentences.
I suppose the housing, this and this other housing. And also, there are young architects who claim that they are only become architects because of. He went into private practice afterwards. He worked for Camden.
Right.
You see that. This is a bit of a story. He worked for Camden for, Cook's Camden, the book. You haven't read Cook's Camden?
No.
It's up there. Sidney Cook was the architect, the chief architect for Camden.
Right.
A wonderful man, absolutely wonderful. And when Neave was quite young, he had great belief in young architects. And as
Okay.
Neave said, Sydney trusted me to do these things when really
Yeah.
it was amazing. Well, he only did private practice shortly before he retired, really. And that was mainly because Alexandra Road caused a scandal at the time.
Yeah.
You probably know about that.
It was.
Which wasn't. It was all. And Neave was exonerated from it all at the end. But
Right.
we used to have such fun when it was being built. We used to have a bicycle race with the engineers round it.
Really? How many years did it take to be built?
A long time. It took 10, I think. Well, that was the thing. Camden, by the time it was finished, Camden said, no one's going to want to rent here. It's a disaster. They were absolutely against Neave and the department because they thought that people were queuing to get places there.
How much did he blame the Thatcher government for the housing crisis?
Everything, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it was shocking. But that's when the housing, and that's why we're where we are now with the poor old Starmer having to inherit. I mean, it's terrible.
The housing crisis it's a disaster.
And, people living in London, I mean, I've got grandchildren trying to rent flats. It's astronomical.
Most of my salary now, goes on renting.
Yes,
It's
I'm
crazy.
sure.
And it's not even a big place.
You say you come from Manchester?
I'm from Manchester. It's so expensive to rent. So if you're a young person with a job in London,
Yeah,
you can't really do it unless you live in a shoebox, literally.
I know. I know all the flats that my granddaughter is sharing with two others.
Yeah.
And, she would go and see a 2-bedroom flat or 3-bed, and she'd say that was terrible.
Yeah.
And with no living space.
Exactly,
Awful.
Exactly. And we're paying a stupid amount of money for it.
I mean, that's the problem. The new government is going to have a heck of a time trying to sort it. And then they blame immigration. What would we do without immigrants in our health service and everything else?
Exactly, the NHS relies on.
And more than the NHS. I mean, we always have, and that's what I hate about the whole. I think he's got such an inheritance of chaos.
He does. He
He
has
really
a lot.
does. Oh.
Yeah, it's what he says.
So I don't know if you want to have another look around.
If that's okay, let me stop this